What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Stargazer Sports. Hold on. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat by putting some stars in the chat. If you can hear me, please put some stars in the chat. Put some stars in the chat. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all know when you come in, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button as well. Great. Thank you, A64. Let me switch my banners around. But yeah, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button as well. Please comment as well. I love when you guys comment live. If you're watching on the playback, please send me your comments, and I always do my best to respond to y'all. I might be a little bit late sometimes, but I do my absolute best to get back to y'all. But like I said, welcome to Stargazer Sports. I'm Star, and this is Closing Arguments, where every Friday we break down the biggest stories in sports before the weekend. So I know that I had told y'all that this was really supposed to be what I call it, Freestyle Friday, but I'm doing rebranding. I'm trying to get serious. I'm tired of playing games. I've gotten serious in my real life with as far as my content with my law firm, the Lee Law Firm, which the Lee Law Firm will soon be sponsoring this show soon. But yeah, so I've been putting my all and being consistent in my other content for my firm. And this is another business of mine. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to be half in, half out. I want to be all in. As Jerry said, all in. We want to be all in. So this will be my segment that I'm going to be doing on every Friday called Closing Arguments with Star Live. Right? So we're going to be doing this every Friday. But let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Is that it? Okay. Yeah, here we go. So we also have this up. I'm showing y'all this because we got consistent shows now. We got consistent shows every single week. So y'all never have to guess. Last week I was on vacation, so y'all didn't get a Freestyle Friday. The Friday before that and last Friday, I was on vacation. But we back. We bike. The NFL season is upon us. WNBA season been upon us. We'll soon be in playoffs for that. And so I want to give you guys consistency. You know, I'm spending the beginning of the show rolling this thing out. But I really want to give you guys consistency with my content. I know I have loyal viewers and subscribers, and they're like, where is Star at? Then I got my content brothers like Boss calling me like, we need you back. Like, where you been at? Which I'm on Twitter, but we know Twitter is for fun. I do put a lot of my content on there, but I need to start getting serious about YouTube. So especially when I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, you know, that was a key to go harder, and then lifed, and so I couldn't go harder like I wanted to, but I got these shows up. So on Monday it will be the Orbit Report, right? So every Monday I'm gonna be giving you guys the Orbit Report, which, sorry, I gotta give me a second, y'all. Okay, yeah. So every Monday now we're gonna be doing the Orbit Report. Will be a live show, right? The biggest stories. We're gonna be recapping the games in the NFL and WNBA. Any type of breaking news, right? Just basically game analysis, We'll be talking about the Dallas Wings. We'll be talking about the Dallas Cowboys. We'll be talking about Angel Reese. But basically, I'm expanding it to be able to talk about whatever I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? As far as in the sports world. So as far as in the NFL and WNBA, I'm going to be talking about pretty much what I want to talk about. But the focus will be on the Dallas Wings, Dallas Cowboys, as well as Angel Reese, right? Then we have Under the Lights, which is going to be every Wednesday now, where I'm going to be doing more in-depth analysis of the games. So like film reviews, looking at some stats, trends, basically, where we're going to be just digging deeper, right? Let's do a deeper dive. So Monday is going to be like my overall review of the games on the weekend, but Under the Lights is where I really want to, because honestly, you guys like, from the numbers, you guys like when I break down the film. So I'm going to be doing that consistently now every single week. And I got to get my hands. If anybody knows, if you're a WNBA fan and you're out there, how can we get our hands on some WNBA film? I obviously have a subscription to WNBA. What is it called? Is it called League Pass? Whatever, the WNBA app where I can watch all the games. But that app does not allow you to record. I've tried several times because I wanted to do WNBA film breakdowns and they don't allow you to record. So I'm trying to figure out the best way I can get my hands on some WNBA film. But of course, I'm already locked in with the NFL. So, but yeah, so we're going to be doing that. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing closing arguments, right? We're going to be doing closing arguments every Friday. And that's where I'm going to be giving predictions, game predictions. We'll do some debate topics. I'm gonna invite you fans up so that I can talk to y'all every week, so y'all can tell me how y'all feeling about the teams and the games and Angel Reese and whatever y'all really want to talk about, right? And I'll pretty much be giving my final arguments before the weekend's biggest games, and so it'll be no filter, just truth, right? And so that's, as y'all see on the graphic, Stargazer Sports, bold takes, real analysis. That's what I stand on. That's my motto. Because I don't want to talk about what's easy and what's just gonna make the algorithm go crazy. That's not what this channel is about. There are channels like that, and shout out to those channels for doing what they do. But on this channel, we want to talk about the real, and our goal here is to win championships. Right? I'm going to give my overall analysis on things that I want to talk about, but my focus is helping Dallas Cowboys, helping my Dallas Wings win a championship. That is the goal. So all my content will be about winning, not following narratives and trends, but serious winning. So y'all get ready and buckle up. But we already been in this show 16. Well, actually, no, because I think I did the intro for like 5 minutes. So, but yeah, we're gonna give y'all what y'all want. So let's go ahead, and we got a lot on the schedule today. But we're gonna get through it all, God willing. But we're gonna start off. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up, because y'all, I'm more organized. I got everything set up, so I'm not just up here rambling and talking. So we can move on from one thing to the next, and we don't have to be here all day. So hold on. I'm just pulling up my notes. Y'all give me a second. Okay. So let's first start off doing our Dallas Wings. Actually, I'm going to talk about the game that we just played on Wednesday with our fourth quarter collapse. Our fourth quarter collapse. So I want to talk about that. So let me take this off the screen. But okay, so let's get into our fourth quarter collapse. And I'm going to put myself a timer on. I'm dead serious, y'all. I'm keeping myself on strict schedule. Swings versus who do we play? Oh, the Dream. That was such a disappointing loss. Wow, that was a disappointing loss. I cannot believe we did that. But let me bring it up. Oh, I don't want that. Sorry, I'm bougie. I want ESPN because ESPN gives me everything I need and more. Okay. So anyway, let me share my screen here. Okay, y'all should be able to see what's on the screen, right? Oh, okay, not on that. I gotta put it on full screen. Okay, bam. So y'all should be able to see. I hate all these damn ads. Like, get off of here, bro. This too. Can I get this hell off of here? Probably not. They're like, you using my website, we got ads. But anyway, so we had a fourth quarter collapse. And let's just read this article. I like reading the article. So it says, Gray and Reese lead the Dream past the Wings 82-81. Alicia Gray scored 5 of her 25 points in the closing seconds, and the Atlanta Dream overcame a 15-point deficit to beat the Dallas Wings 82-81 on Wednesday night in the first game for both teams since the All-Star break. Hold on, y'all. I'm gotta put my timer on. I'm giving myself 30 minutes. Okay. It says Angel Reese had 22 points and 12 rebounds for her 18th double-double of the season for the Dream, who are now 17-10. They have won 4 in a row and 5 of 6 following a 5-game losing streak. It says Arike Ogunbowale led Dallas, who's now 18-10 with 24 points. Azzi Fudd scored 20 points. Paige Bueckers had 16 points, and Jessica Shepard had 16 points and 14 rebounds for her WNBA leading 19 double of the season. But I'm gonna tell y'all why this shit don't matter. Why this don't matter? The Jessica Shepard had 16 points and rebounds, and because basically they're trying to say, her and Angel Reese are the same, and they're not. They're not even close to being the same. And shout out to Jess Shepard, because I know she's like second all time in triple doubles or something like that. And I appreciate Jess's offense. I appreciate her offense for sure. But her defense is god awful. And people just look at these rebounds and they think like, oh my God, she was dominant. No, this is why you got to watch the games. And this is what we're going to be doing under the lights. Because sometimes when you just look at the box score, I'm just like, oh my God, they had an amazing game. And then you get to the real and it's like, they did not have amazing game. They actually did it. But here was the point, which it's kind of weird that the WNBA, and I'm not seeing any clips of the foul because the foul was BS. But it says Ogunbowale was called for a flagrant foul 1 on Gray's 3-point shot, with Dallas leading 81-77 with 18.7 seconds left. Gray hit all free throws, then took ensuing inbounds pass and hit a contested jumper in the lane to give Atlanta its first lead of the second half with 15 seconds remaining is the key word. Awakawir missed a corner 3-point shot before Shepard's putback attempt at the buzzer and missed. The Dream were 1 of 16. The Dream were 1 of 16 from the 3-point range. So we were dominating this entire game. Now, Paige did not have her best game. And Paige tends to not have her best game against the Atlanta Dream. I don't know at this point, and I said it on my page, it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing with Paige. Because we know who Paige is. We know Paige is arguably one of the best guards in the league, without question. We know that, right? That's not a question, and that's not up for debate. That's not up for dispute. But the issue that we get to with Paige is that she allows the Dream to get in her head. And because she allows the Dream to get in her head, she doesn't perform well. Now, even with her not performing well, she still put up 16 points, which just shows you how amazing Paige is. She's still amazing, and she still balled out. Well, not balled out, but she still made a clutch 3 late in the fourth. And the ball, regardless of her having an off game, should have been in her hands. The ball should have been in her hands at the end of the game. Not Awak Careers, not Jess Shepard. Jess Shepard had, and let me put there I go. Jess Shepard for these last 3 games, and let me put myself, I'm gonna just stop sharing my screen for a little bit so I can have myself on screen. Jess Shepard for the last, I feel like 3 to 4 games that Jess Shepard has played. In the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, she has been blowing it. She has been blowing it. I'm at the point to where I don't want the ball in Jess Shepard's hands in the late in the fourth at all. At all. The game before, because we won the game, Jess almost lost us that game, but I think we still won when we beat, who did we beat just recently? Was it the Tempo? Let me go to our schedule because I don't know. We played a miss. The Fire. It was a Liberty game we lost. So we lost the fucking Liberty game, which we should have won. Which I'm getting on, Jose, I'm coming for you next. But let me start off with Jess Shepard. We should have won that game, but Jess Shepard literally turned the ball over. I don't know why the late in the fourth, the ball was inbounded to her. Oh, no, she didn't turn the ball over. She got baited into a foul. That's what it was. Okay, I'm remembering now. She was baited into an offensive foul by Stewie. Turns the ball over. Right? New York Liberty go on to win. We win against the Fire. But I think Jess did something stupid in that game too. I can't remember right now. But Jess also almost blew that game for us. We're just so grateful that we're grateful because, let me put a bookmark on this. But we're grateful because Arike and Paige balled out. And, they did enough to put us over the top. Even though we were close to losing that game. Because what was the final score of that game? Yeah, 101-97. Now, Arike came up clutch as... And so that's what I have. So let me go ahead and share my screen, please. And I have it on here. Yeah, I got it on here. Let me see. Where am I at? Screen share. I'm gonna be looking at y'all comments in a minute, but I'm timing myself, so I'm trying to push myself to do this. Okay, I gotta get on the big screen. That ain't gonna work. But I have it right here on my Twitter page. Here, I said my TL is quiet as fuck tonight. This is when we beat the Portland Fire. I said probably because they know this game wouldn't have been won without team leading scorer Arike going nuclear in the third, while also getting the ball to her teammates with 6 assists. She is top 4 in scoring over the last 7 seasons for a reason. No matter how much hate y'all give, you can't erase her success. Wings win, wings up. So this is the graphic. Got the graphic. Top point average last 7 seasons. Arike Ogunbowale only after the 3 best in the league, which is Asia Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Nafisa Collier. Right? Those are people who are MVP candidates every single year. And then this just shows, obviously, 24 points, 8 of 12, shot very efficiently, right? Her and Paige, And Paige didn't even shoot officially because Paige went 7 of 17. Hey, but she still got 21 points to help us. And then Azzi did not shoot well. 11 points, 4-10. But guess what? We still got the job done. Jessica Shepard with how many? Okay, she had 3 turnovers. But so did Paige, so did Azzi. It's just Jessica's turnovers and fouls was at critical effing moments. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all also this graphic. Not this graphic, but I have it in my bookmarks. Where the hell is it? Here, right here. So y'all should be able to see this. Y'all can see that, right? Yeah, here we go. So this is Grant Avseth. I love this dude, and I need to bring him. That's when, I'm gonna find a way to get him on my show. But anyway, it says Paige Bueckers has averaged 14 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 6 assists in 7 games against the Atlanta Dream in her career. She's shooting 38.6% field goal, 27.6% 3-point, 66.7% free throw in these games. Because y'all, we only lost to the Atlanta Dream by a point. If Paige makes those 2 critical free throws that she missed, when did she miss them hoes? I think let me not say that. When did she miss those shots? It's okay. I can pull it up real fast. Okay, you gotta go to the play-by-play. Give me just a second. I'm gonna tell y'all just a second. When Paige, I think it was the 3rd quarter, but it actually might have been the 4th. So let me see here. Yeah, this, and then let me see. Can you do free throw miss? See, I love ESPN. So we go to free throw miss. Yep, that was late in the 3rd. She missed those critical free throws, and y'all should be able to see it on the screen right there. Late in the 3rd, she missed those critical free throws. She makes those free throws. We win by 2. Right? And I wish I had the foul to show y'all. I don't have it. But I do want to, just for funsies, let's go ahead and look through how Paige and Azzi, not Paige and Azzi, but how Azzi and Arike had very good games. You know, we can call that foul at the end a mistake because I think, but this is why it goes on coaching. And we're getting to Jose. Jose, I'm coming for you next, buddy. But let me just show quickly. Y'all, they keep moving around like okay, no, I think it's right here. Here we go. We just show y'all these games. Yeah, we're gonna get to Jose. You next, buddy. But let's start off with how Azzi plays. She played pretty well. Let me start it over so y'all can see. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see. Okay, just gotta make sure y'all can see. All right, let us roll it.
Just talking about the energy, right? Like when you were guarding somebody
going the other way. Fudd on the sweep through. Pull up baseline.
She's a queen. Get used to that.
Fudd disrupts Canada just enough.
That was easy defense.
And then if there's someone who goes off somebody that gets hot, step up to that challenge. And Azzi Fudd, you're more the ball on the deck and attacking the basket. Fudd turns the pull up jumper.
Money. She really does have the quickest release in the league.
The screen from Shepard back into the
mid-range. Her and Marina.
Stop it. Stop. I respect her hustle, but I also think high IQ because she's a Sharpie. So not only she's thinking about it too, right? Like, that's a big fan. I feel that way.
Here's Canada off the pick away, and then it's Azzi Fudd back the other way. Stops on a dime, the triple in transition.
And it's just like, well, she put when we lost, bro. Like, come on, bro. Beautiful.
From distance. My bad, Azzi. I know. 3 stops in a row, and we can find a way to knock down some she's playing with chip on her shoulder. But the other way, she thought about that 3. The side step on Canada gets it to fall.
It's so frustrating seeing this type of shit, y'all, because, this was a game. This is why I'm coming for you, Jose. You next. Let's watch Arike's highlights, though.
Try to step back jumper. Jones checking in for the first time here. Up here for Ogunbowale. Trying the step back jumper. Silky smooth touch. Ogunbowale, 5 on the shot clock. Kept the bucket. Ogunbowale picked up by Howard. Got it to Shepard. What a find and finish. In for Dallas. Here's Bueckers. Kick out to Ogunbowale for 3. Knocks it down. Ogunbowale attacking Borlays. Lays it up. Gets the finish. Arike, thank you so much for that. Canada with Ogunbowale, the sidestep 3. Oh my goodness!
Her. She is her. Look at this. And then we talked about this earlier. 2-3 seconds on the shot clock. When you have Arike on your team, you have moments.
Oh my. Listen, I don't know if people at home really truly understand how difficult that is. Defending Gray. Gray frustrated. Here's Ogunbowale in transition. Lays it.
Let's figure that part out, right? Like, what's a hard foul? Because there's a difference in a hard foul. And
here's Bueckers up the floor to Ogunbowale. 2 seconds to beat the clock. Count the bucket. Arike.
Well, put the ball on the court that far away from the rim.
Ogunbowale high off the window.
So clearly, Arike goes off, Azzi goes off, but we still end up with the L. And now we're going to talk about, well, why the hell did we end up? Oh, I shouldn't have stopped sharing, but let me just go back. But now we're going to talk about why. Why? Keyword, why did we lose this game? Because some people may put it on Arike. Oh, that was a dumb play. She shouldn't have did that. She barely touched Alicia Gray. Now, should she maybe have just kept her hands down completely? Probably. But that's up to the coach, right? And I know Arike is a vet, so I'm not excusing Arike making the mistake. But it doesn't matter. She's still a player. We have a coach for a reason. It's up to the coach to tell the players, hey, listen, I know we usually tell y'all get your hands up, but we're not going to foul here. We can't foul here. We can't foul them. If we foul them, we send them to the line. Let's not do that, right? It was a ticky-tack call, and I think the refs, but the refs in the WNBA been a problem, and they're going to continue to be a problem until we get an official review center, blah, blah, blah. But allegedly they're getting it. I heard that they're supposed to be getting it in New York for the next season, but that's great. But that doesn't help us this season. So anyway, let's talk about Jose Fernandez and why I think he is going to cost us. Why he has cost us games, and he's going to likely cost us getting further in the playoffs than we should. This is Jose's response to why didn't he take a timeout when we had 2 timeouts left late in the game. And shout out to what's her name? This is and I gotta share this. Her name, I think it's Melissa. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. Here we go. Okay, so this is Melissa Triebwasser. Okay, the coach Melissa. So I guess she's a basketball coach. But she covers the Dallas Wings. Obviously, she's media. And so let's listen to what coach, she asked him the question of why didn't he take a timeout in those final minutes? Those final seconds. We had, the article we just read said that we had 15 seconds left. We had 15 seconds left, which means you could call a timeout. You could have time to run a play, yada, yada, yada. So let's listen to what Jose said of why he didn't, and I'm going to turn this music off. Why he did not call a timeout.
Coach, you pretty consistently let your team play out final possessions without a timeout. Is that just kind of your philosophy?
No, I mean, it depends on time, score.
So shout out to Melissa, because let's listen. She said you consistently do this. Is that your philosophy? She was pissed off after that no timeout too. So anyway.
Coach, you pretty consistently let your team play out final possessions without a timeout. Is that just kind of your philosophy?
No, I mean, it depends on time, score, and opponent, right? And we just felt that on sideline out of bounds plays tonight. Atlanta's number 1 defensively in the league on sideline out of bounds. I didn't want to call timeout and have them set their defense up. Figured, hey, we get it in, and we're going to get the last shot. And in flow and in transition, we'd get a better one that we ended up with, right? And that's what we talked about in the timeout. But in free throw blockouts, we had 2 sideline out of bounds that were light ball turnovers. So that's what my concern was.
What did they tell you relative to Arike's foul and the reckless closeout and how that was determined?
Well, initially they said that the foul was on the shot, and then we were in the landing space. Well, I challenged the foul, but apparently the foul was, instead of getting hit on the arm, was a landing space. So that's here nor there. I mean, you can track calls and certain officials and do this, do that. We defend better from in that fourth quarter, and we don't give up offensive rebounds. We make our free throws, and we finish the game off. It doesn't come down to that last possession where everybody remembers, right? Yeah, you could have called a timeout, gone sideline out of bounds, or you play in the flow. We're up 4. Do you foul and put them on the free throw line? Well, not after we've given up 2 free throw blockouts. So there's always going to be an armchair quarterback going, hey, we should have done this, we should have done that.
And so let me tell y'all the issue with Jose. This is my issue. Let me put myself back on the screen. Let me see how it says. So shout out to y'all's comments. I kind of been putting them on the screen. Let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat. 864. Already shouted you out, but Elvis. Shout out to you, Elvis. What's it say? Elvis Affordable 359. I'm gonna just call you Elvis. But shout out to Elvis in the chat. Miss Matrix is in the chat. My guy Tyrone is in the chat. 100 grand is in the chat. A new person named Nola or Nola Censor. What's up? And then Riri Monet. So what's up to everybody in the chat? Thank y'all for commenting. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please donate to Stargazer Sports. Please donate to Stargazer Sports by hitting my Cash App. You guys are also welcome to give me super chats because we now have super chats. But anyway, I do want to answer this question. It said, who's the coach you'd like to see star? I know you can't stand Jose. Should I answer this now or should I wait? No, today's Friday, so I'm supposed to be answering fan question. So, me personally, what's up, Will, in the chat? Me personally, I wanted us to get a female coach. Specifically, Lisa Leslie. That's who Star wanted to be the Dallas Wings coach. I'm going to just build it out there. And I know, she's never coached. I'm like, yeah, I know that. But she's the GOAT or one of the GOATs of women basketball. Right? Obviously, high level, high IQ, knows the game, knows how to train and develop. Look at Angel Reese. Exactly. So that's who I wanted. And I personally feel in the women's league that the women run the league. The women run the league. The women coaches run the league. Becky Hammond, Cheryl Reeves, and their former players. Right? So former players. Well, is Cheryl Reeves a former player? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat. Is Cheryl Reeves a former player? I don't know. But it seems to me that the former... What's up, Hoodie? That's my guy, Hoodie. What's up, guy? What's up, man? He said, sorry, what's good? Glad to see you. Hoodie, y'all need to go subscribe to him. He's been amazing. I think he just did a show with RJ Ochoa. He did a show with Henny and Landlord. I think he had Law. Him and Angry Guy. Hoodie Kush been going crazy. So shout out to him. Y'all need to go subscribe to him ASAP. And I hope to be able to do a collab with you soon, Hoodie, because you've been supporting me ever since I started doing my Angel Reese content. So I don't even think I knew that you were a Dallas Cowboys fan like that. So the fact that you are is amazing. So shout out to everybody. But what was I gonna say? Jose, this is my issue with Jose, is that, well, I answered the question. I want at least, Leslie, I want a female coach because I do feel like female coaches are kind of running the league. And not kind of, they are. They are running the league. Not to say that the male coaches are bad. I just think that in the women's game, the women's coaches know how to reach the players, especially when they play the game at a deeper level. I mean, and that's just how it goes in any sport. If you have a coach that is like you, right, that play at a high level, it tends to mean more. And the players tend to listen more as well than someone like a Jose Fernandez and a Carl Smesco, who are just, I guess, these offensive guru, genius, X's and O's types of coaches, not the coaches that actually was in the locker room with the girls. You understand? So that's why I think that's so to answer that question. But I'm gonna put this comment up. It says Jose is too stubborn to adjust and is also running his stars into the ground by playing them way too many minutes. Thank you. I need to get my buttons back, and that's another thing in progress. But thank you, Riri. Thank you, Riri. Jose refuses to take any accountability. Anytime we lose a game, he's naming all the things that the players done. Oh, we had two missed free throw blockouts. Oh, we missed free throws. Oh, we had a foul. Oh, it's always, let me see how I can point out how each player made the mistake. But sometimes, buddy, you want to talk about armchair QBs? That's another thing I don't like about Jose. Every single time you're getting criticized, you're clapping back at the media, or I saw after another game, you were on Twitter. We have a right as fans and as analysts to comment on what we are seeing. Let's start there. We have a right to comment on what we are seeing. We have a right to analyze the game. We have a right to ask you questions. So to keep acting like, I don't know why y'all asked me these questions. Because we have brains and eyes and ears, and some of us are former players, some of us are coaches. Like, you're not the only person that knows basketball, Jose. I'm sorry. I know you think because you coached at USF for 20 years but you're not. And you're not in Dallas, baby. And you've shown that you can, the games that require you to coach, I'll put you on the screen. Where you at? Right here. The games that require you to coach, you're not coaching. You're not coaching. You're not making the right decisions. Here's why you didn't make a right decision. Okay, you said, well, Atlanta is a top team in defending the inbound pass or some shit like that. And then shout out to my guy Elvis. He also had a good comment. He said that Atlanta is, let me bring that comment up. Elvis, where he's at. He said Atlanta, right here. He said Atlanta is the best fourth quarter scoring, right? And that's because they have the golden Angel Reese, you know. We're going to talk about Angel Reese, who people said that she was going to be the fourth option in Atlanta. It seems like to me she's the first option. It seems to me like she's the leader of that team. Because that team was playing god-awful. Angel was the only person playing, and you had to see her pump up and encourage Alicia Gray and encourage Ryan Howard and encourage this person, encourage all these people that y'all said was the other options better than her to actually win a basketball game. And you see, when she's not playing well, team really struggles to win. They struggle to win. But anyway, I say all this to say, Jose, your issue was this. This is why you call a timeout. Okay, maybe you didn't want to call a timeout after Alicia Gray made that point, right? But made that bucket to put them over the top by a point. But when you saw Jose, that Paige passed the ball to Shepherd, and Shepherd then looked like she didn't know what to do, you call a timeout. You call a timeout to regroup the team and say, you know what? This is the play we're going to run. This is what we're going to do. Get the ball to Paige. Get the ball to Paige. And this is another thing with Jess Shepherd. Her IQ, this is what I'm saying. Her IQ goes down in the fourth quarter. Because Paige literally said, and let me share, I'm going to share this last clip and then I'm going to get off of this, go to my 5 points because I got to keep rolling. But Paige literally said, not in this clip. Let me get out of here. More bookmarks. And that's another thing I'm pissed off about, that we didn't get Anissa Morrow, but I can't even go off too much about that. But look at this shit, dog. This is what Anissa Morrow has been doing. And Kirk decided to not go get this girl. When we clearly have, and my alarm about to go off. When we clearly have a bigs problem. We clearly have a front court problem. It's clear as day. And you don't go get this girl. She was sold to, I think it was the Tempo, for a bag of peanuts. But anyway, this is Paige's response of what the hell happened.
Yes, I was looking to get it back.
Walk us through that final play.
Yeah, I gave it up to Jess. I was looking to get it back. I'm confident in her to go to make a play too. I trust my teammates. I definitely could have kept it and go or went to the rim, try to create something from the paint. I think I should have kept it and tried to create, but playing with Jess, pitch and catch with her has been very efficient too. But that, just a tough final possession. Question?
You could just tell Paige. And this is another thing, y'all. And I'll say this, and then I'm going to transition off it because I need to go to my 5 keys of victory. But so that we can beat the Mystics tonight and get back on track. But y'all, Paige is a phenomenal player that she is, y'all. She's just still young. She's still young. She's still finding her voice. Now, she's found her voice a lot better this year, right? But you can tell in those high pressure moments, like Paige still needs to be coached up. She still needs to be encouraged. That's why we have somebody like Arike Ogunbowale here. Because as amazing as Paige is, she's still young. She's still learning the game. She's still learning how to find her leadership voice. Because Paige should have literally already talked to Jess on the sideline. There shouldn't have been no confusion, baby. There shouldn't be no confusion in this moment. Now, I'm going to blame Jose first because Jose should have told the team, this is the play we're going to run. Get the ball to Paige. Simple as that. But he didn't. He left it up to Paige. I guess he left it up to the people on the floor to figure it out. And they didn't figure it out and we lost the game. Because we ended up in the clutch time giving the ball for a walk career to shoot a 3. And shout out, and I want to show this picture. Let me see if I can get it up here. Because not only was Paige open, like this. Let me see if I can. Hold on, let me see. I mean, the stuff is crazy. Like, I can't even find what I'm looking for. But regardless, we need to bounce back versus the Washington Mystics. We have to bounce back. I'm saddened that we lost and we got swept. It really pisses me off that we got swept by the Atlanta Dream because we should have won that game. But you know what? What it say? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We got to move on. So with that being said, let's move on to our 5 keys to victory. And I'm going to bring this up so that y'all can see it clearly who's watching it from the phone view. I think this is it. So let's go over these quickly. So 5 keys to victory to beat the Washington Mystics. And y'all should know when I do my 5 keys to victory, and I can stop sharing my screen. But when I do my 5 keys to victory, I always go back. This is why I love the WNBA, because it's not like the NFL. We play, well, in the NFL you do play, but you play your division twice. But in the WNBA, you play all of the teams multiple times. So you can always go back and look, right? And scout yourself and see, how did I win the first game to determine how I can win this game. Now, of course, the Mystics are also going to look at how they lost, and they're going to try to counter that. But we still look at what brought us success, and we try to follow that same game plan, and then we have counters if that game plan is not working. So my 5 keys to victory for the Dallas Wings tonight to win against the Washington Mystics. Number 1 is Number 1 is limit Kiki Irefin, right? Kiki Irefin has been kind of going off. Let me see what she's actually averaging right now in the W. But I know she's only behind, I think, Asia Wilson as having the most double-double, like having the most 20-point double-doubles, I think. But let me bring her up. Kiki Irefin. Oh, they don't even have Kiki. Oh, okay. But that's like points and rebounds. Sonya is leading them in points. I feel like Sonya is having a bad year. I don't even have about 5 keys of victory because I just kind of feel like she's a non-factor. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that'll come and bite me in the ass today, because Sonya's trying to still good, but my game plan is put Azzi on her and we'll be fine. I'm surprised that Kiki Irefin, where is she at? She's not even on here. Okay, what the hell? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find. I was just trying to find Kiki Irefin's stats. Maybe I gotta go here. I'm like, shouldn't y'all have y'all star players on the front page? Oh, here she go. Okay, here you go. So Kiki, yeah. So she's averaging. We pull Kiki up. Screen share. Oh no, that's the wrong one here. But yeah, Kiki is averaging. Let me see. Can y'all see that? No, I gotta take this off. Make this full screen. Sorry for all the ads, y'all, but you know, ESPN. But Kiki is averaging 15 points per game, 1.6 assists per game, shooting. This is another thing. Shooting 32%. She's shooting a lot more 3-pointers than she's making them. And she's at 49.5% field goal percentage, which is amazing. She's almost shooting 50% from the floor, which is amazing. So this is why she is my focus, because I feel like if Kiki Irefin goes off, which means she kills us on the boards and she kills us as far as scoring. And let me put my graphic back up. I promise y'all, we almost done with this. Where's my graphic? What time is it? 2:50. Okay, we good. But putting my graphic back up. Let me expand it so I can see it, because I'm like, I can't see. But I said we want to keep her off the boards, and then we also want to limit her to, I said 10 points, because the last game we kept her under 10 points. Here we go. Yeah, the last game, no, I said under 15. Last game we kept her under 15 points, and we were able to win by like 20 points or something. So my game plan is, you limit Kiki Irefin, you make her pretty much a non-factor, you should be able to win the game. And I say that because she's their most dynamic two-way player. Her and Austin. I'm not gonna say that what is her name? Kira Austin. I can't think of nobody's name right now. I'm blank. Shakira Austin. Shakira, that's her name. Okay. But her and Shakira Austin are dogs. But I think Kiki is a bigger dog because Kiki has gotten the ability this year to stretch the floor and hit the 3 shot, right? And she's just also more versatile. Shakira Austin is more so a downhill type of player. Now, she can dominate you, and I am a little bit worried about Jess Shepherd. As I talked about her IQ these past few games, I am worried about Jess Shepherd getting dominated by Shakira Austin, but I think she probably needs to worry more about Kiki Irafin. So that's why I made her my point. But if you disagree in the comments, then let me know. Put down in the comments, do you believe that Kiki is a bigger threat than Shakira Austin, or do you think Shakira Austin is a bigger threat than Kiki? So let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments below if you're watching on the playback. Number 2, I said big 3 in the double digits. Paige, Azzi, Arike need to be in the double digits. Right? I said we'll likely have to outscore this team because this is a team where it's going to be a little bit difficult. I ain't going to lie, y'all. We've been really transitioning. And let me put myself back on the screen. But we've really... Let me see. Can I hide that? I'm trying to... Come on, bro. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this graphic off the screen. But anyway... We really have been on this win streak, if y'all been paying attention and watching, because we've been getting downhill. We've been getting downhill. Arike been getting downhill. She been going to work. She been going to work and been averaging this. Where is that at? I know I brought it up. I have my... Right here. Arike been going to work over these games because she been going downhill. So shout out to Jose for finally learning that. But... you have... Sorry, y'all, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Shout out to Jose for learning that you need to use Arike downhill, but it probably is going to be a little bit difficult for us considering that they have Kiki Irafin, that they have Shakira Austin, that they have Lauren Betts. It may be a little bit difficult to get downhill, right? But thank God we've got Paige that can shoot the midi, Azzi that can shoot the midi, Arike that can shoot the midi. They can shoot the 3-point. And I still think we're going to be able to go. I still think we should be able to go downhill, right? But we're going to have to, I feel like in this game, diversify our scoring. It's not going to be able to just get to the basket because you have trees there like Kiki Irafin, like Shakira Austin that'll be there protecting the rim, right? But this is a game where I think our big 3 need to show up because I think you're going to have to outshoot them because you're losing the size battle. You're losing the size battle. You run 3 guards and they basically run, 3 bigs? So you're going to be losing the size battle. So when you do that, that means you're going to have to score more because the defense, and also considering that your bigs continue to get cooked on defense, besides Lee Uru, which shout out to Lee, who Jose has finally figured out, get her more minutes. Shout out to Jose for finally figuring that out. But anyway, besides Lee Uru, our bigs get cooked defensively. Yes, you have Owak. She can protect the rim, blah, blah, but she's small. And then Jess is just not a good defender, period. I don't think Jess is a good on-ball defender. I don't think she's a good help defender. I just think she's offensive. She's an offensive player. So you're going to have to make up for those deficiencies by scoring points, a lot of them. Okay, number 3, I said we need to spread the ball around. Our last game, we had 30 assists. So this is where the game where I said we need to get the perfect shot. Don't force shots. Pass and then pass again. Right? Until we can get the perfect shot and light them up. You start forcing shots, you don't make this team play defense, they can win against you. Right? You got to make them play defense against you, right? And that's the way it's spreading the ball around, moving without the ball, not just standing still in corners. Because there's going to be having to be some off-ball movement in order to get the perfect shot. Right? You're going to have to get them try to get them out of that paint, because they're going to be trying to clog that paint up, because guarantee you they've scouted us and they can clearly see we've been going downhill. Arike has been going downhill and going off. So they're going to game plan to try to stop that. That's what I'm saying. Next, forced turnovers. Last game, we forced them to have almost 20 turnovers, guys. Now, they probably also scouted that, right? They probably also scouted that. I'm not gonna lie, and they probably gonna try to clean it up, but don't let them clean it up. Continue to force those turnovers. Continue to force those turnovers. I said again, continue to force those turnovers, right? Okay, next. And I said high IQ. We gotta have better IQ late in the fourth quarter. You can't get baited in the fouls. We can't get baited in the fouls. Can't be missing free throws. Not getting the boards. We cannot let Kiki Irvin and Shakira Austin control the boards today. We cannot. Right? We got to play smarter. We got to have plays in the clutch. Not, I'll just let them figure it out. Jose, coach. We need you to coach. We need you to coach. We know we have amazing players on this team. We are loaded up offensively. But we're going to need you to make some key decisions so that we can win and coach your team up so that they know what to do in the clutch. But anyway, y'all can screenshot this. This is my 5 keys to victory. I will be posting it on social media, right? But now I want to talk a little bit. I'm going to transition into my next segment where we're going to be talking a little bit about Angel Reese. And then we're going to close out talking about the Dallas Cowboys. So, and this is not going to be a long segment back with Angel Reese. Honestly, I'm going to put myself on a timer for her. I'm going to say we're going to talk about Angel for about 10 minutes. Because I kind of already talked about her. You know, I already talked about her, but I just want to like show her stats and stuff like that. So, Angel Reese has been absolutely cooking. And let me look at y'all's comments. What y'all say in the comments? Let's say, I'm just looking at, so it says, rewatching it too, you can see Paige calling for the ball from Jess and then running to a walk to try to get the ball. Call a timeout, Jose. Exactly. Call a timeout. Put that in the chat. Call a timeout. God. Says play smarter defense and don't give the opponent a chance to come back, especially with a 4-point lead. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got us a Washington fan in the house. He said, Miss is about to shock everyone even more. Them girls focus. Yeah, they focus, but we gonna whoop their ass tonight. It said Dallas is gonna blow them out. I like that. All right, we got Dallas fans here talking this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk this. Let's go. He said, as a Paige fan, but an Atlanta fan, I gotta say, y'all need more from my baby Lee Rue. She's my woman crush. Listen, she's all of our woman crush. Lee needs more minutes. She needs more minutes. And sometimes, yes, she will get some fouls, but that's because, Jose, you don't let her play. She can't get a good feel of the game. And even though she's not getting a great feel of the game, she's still playing. And that's another thing. Get Maddie Siegrist more minutes. There was no reason to not play Maddie Siegrist at all last game. There was zero reason to not. I bet you Maddie could have got us 2 damn points and we could have won the damn game. It's so much with Jose that he's making the mistakes. You overplaying players. You can't get a feel of the game where you know when to call a timeout, when to get a reset for your team. And you don't know how to make these critical decisions. You want to always just put it all on Paige. Put it all on Paige. Put it all on Paige. That's not how it works, Jose. And we're not going to win a championship that way. We're not going to win a championship by putting it all on Paige and hoping Paige goes nuclear in the fourth. Now, we know Paige historically does go nuclear in the fourth. We know that. But we can't rely on that. But anyway, so let's talk about how Angel has been going nuclear. It said, Angel who? Mr. Aldana? We don't do Angel Reese trolling or slander on this show. We don't do zero trolling or disrespect on this show, Angel Reese. So let's keep it respectful. You don't have to like her. That's great. Then just don't comment. But we're not gonna do the trolling. I'm sorry. I don't do that. I don't accept that on my show. I don't accept Dak Prescott trolling and slander. You can disagree with some things that I'm saying about Angel Reese, but let's not be trolling. He said Conclaves has a better y'all said, not gonna lie, knows that Maddie Secrets is nice. Yeah, Maddie is nice. Okay, but y'all see, I done went to the comments and now now I done got all supposed to be talking about Angel Reese. But anyway, Angel Reese. So this is what Angel has been doing over her last 5 games. 18.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, 3.2 steals and blocks, 5-0 record. And shout out to I Talk Hoops, Trendy Hoop Stars. Y'all go follow them. They're a great follow on Twitter /X. But this is what Angel Reese has been doing. Lighting it up. Now, I remember when we had someone along the lines of, what's her name? Candace, I'm a Hater Parker, saying that she was saying that Angel Reese was a C-tier player. And then she said that Angel Reese was in the same tier as Cameron Brink. The same tier. That's what she said. She said Angel Reese and Cameron Brink are in the same tier. Okay. Let's look that up, Candace. You know what? You're the GOAT. That's what everybody says. You're the GOAT of women's basketball, which she ain't my GOAT. She ain't my GOAT at all. But let's look at what Cameron Brink is averaging. Since you know, Angel is in the same tier as her and she's a C-list player. Let's go ahead and look at that. So Cameron Brink is averaging 9 points a game, 4 rebounds a game, an assist, and half a steal. Now, mind you, look at that. She was drafted number 2 in Angel Reese's class. Angel was drafted 10. Is it 7 or 10? I think. Right? This is what she's averaging. 9.2, 4.5, 1.1, and she's a bench player. She comes off the bench. Meanwhile, Angel Reese. Oh, y'all could y'all even see that? Let me see. I think y'all can see that. Hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that. I think so. Hold on. Let me go. Actually, I'm gonna just make it easy. Here you go. So y'all can see it big. But this is what Cameron Brink is averaging, while Angel Reese is averaging this. Cameron Brink, Angel Reese. Cameron Brink, Angel Reese. Cameron Brink, Angel Reese. So please, let's get serious when discussing Angel Reese. The disrespect toward Angel has been outright outrageous, and it's been outrageous since she stepped in the league. And now she leads front court players in steals per game this season. There is a game this year where Angel Reese had 7 steals. 7. And how many do they have her steals on here? No. She's leading in steals. But basically, she's getting 3 steals a game. She's leading the league in steals as a front court player. Defends all 1 through 4. Defends all positions. Literally is the one making the key plays to will her team to win. Ryan Howard, who y'all said was supposed to be the first option, has been playing terrible these last few games. I mean, she's been bad, like god awful. Shout out to Alicia Gray, but Alicia Gray is too soft. Yeah, I said it. She is too soft to be the leader and the dominator of this team. Yes, she can score. Absolutely. We're going to clap for her. She can score and she can shoot the 3 ball better than Angel. But she is not the leader of this team. She is not. Angel has to be talking to her on the sideline like, okay, Alicia, this is what we're going to do. We need to do this. We need to score. This is what Angel is telling Alicia. This is what she's telling Ryan. Tell Ryan, okay, calm down. I need, let's go good. Hit this 3. That's what Angel is doing. She is the leader of the team. She is the best player on this team. I'm not going to say that she's the best scorer. I'll give that to Alicia Gray. But as a complete player, she's the best player on this team. The team that y'all said that she was going to be the 4th option. So let's go ahead and look at this, and then we're going to move on and talk about my Dallas Cowboys for the rest of the show. Because they are in training camp, and I got some stuff to talk about that. But let's, am I on the right screen? No, I got to see it, y'all. Y'all going to see Jessica Shepard in here. Well, honestly, I don't know. I haven't watched this clip, so I'm going to watch it with y'all and see what happens. But anyway, let me go here. Okay. Go here.
Tillman will take.
When your shot's not falling, when things aren't going well for you.
Reese trying to step through on Shepard. Doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. This time finishes. Now with it, 10 on the shot clock. Solid screen from Kawira. She rolls, but it's Jones defensive.
Bruh, Angel be out there playing. The hands are crazy, bro.
And she's still the same player. She can still get it done.
Yep, just Shepard getting cooked as I suspected.
Shepard taken away by Reese.
A steal. Like, wow.
Reese over to Gray. Gray attacking. Reese inside. Got the bounce. Tillman will take.
Like, Angel is doing everything. Do y'all see this shit? Defense, rebounding, assisting, stealing, scoring.
Reese as she gets the takeaway. Sends.
Do y'all see that?
With Fudd to beat, and she does.
Positional championship. And sometimes it's about matchups. Like, I'm looking forward to watching that Dallas. To me, when Ryan Howard decides she's going to play,
Jess Shepard is getting out. Jess Shepard out there getting. Oh my God, Jess is so bad, bro.
In the first half, and she's coming out in this second half, picking up right where she left off.
Absolutely. Here's Reese inside. Got that to go. Quick touch inside to Reese. Reese. Strong take and finish. Green has Reese on it. Block for Reese. Loose ball.
Do y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that? 46 seconds in the game. Literally blocked Jess there. And Jess was so insecure to take that shot. And that's why we lost the game, because she didn't want to take that shot of her Angel because she felt it was going to get blocked. So she kicks it out to I'm about to say Cameron Brink. She kicks it out to Ogunbowale. We lose the game. And this is not to hate on Cameron Brink. I'm just saying Cameron Brink and Angel Reese are not in the same tier. That's all I'm saying. Cameron Brink is not a terrible player. She obviously had to come back from injury. So there's a lot going on with Cameron Brink. But I'm saying to put Angel Reese in the same tier as Cameron Brink, who is a bench player, is disrespectful. And Cameron Brink is a bench player on a team that's really not that stacked, to be honest. It's not that stacked. Like, she should be able to beat out Hamby. If she really was like number 2 pick in the draft talent, she should be able to have Hamby come off the bench. Now, maybe not Nneka, because Nneka like that, but Hamby? Nell Burrell, whatever her name is. Not good. It said every great Cumberland has been attacked and downplayed by corporate mayor for so many years. Steven, you coming in here dropping. You going in here dropping bombs. Okay. I mean, I agree with that. That's right. I agree with that. The shit is just sad. But anyway, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna put on my timer so that we can talk about my Dallas Cowboys. You know what? I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to talk about this. I'm gonna give 30 minutes dedicated to my Cowboys. So if you are part of my Cowboys community, tune in. Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button, the share button, and subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to Stargazer Sports, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, we got some fun things to talk about with the Cowboys. I'm excited. And I just bookmarked some stuff too. Like I just saw a quote from Steven. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, Steven. So let's start off. Oh, I didn't do no, I got it right here. So anyway, the Dallas Cowboys, unless you've been living under a rock, you should know. The Dallas Cowboys are officially at training camp, which means that the season is officially upon us. The season, the holy grail of the NFL season is officially upon us. I actually think there's a game coming up soon. Like we're going to have a game either Sunday or next Monday or Thursday or something. Because I think it's like the Hall of Fame game. So the NFL season is upon us. We are in training camp. And we're going to talk about my observations, some things. You know, I did do a show with my guys from DC Universe. Y'all can check that show out that I did with them, which was amazing. But I also, want to give my personal views and thoughts on a lot of things that's been going on. Okay. So the number one thing that I want to talk about that I've been observing is let's talk about why I think that Jerry and Steven are serious about this trade. Because, and when I say trade, I mean trade for no one other than Mr. Mad Max. I think they're very serious. Now, it may not be Max, but Jerry said we're trading you know what? Y'all don't have to listen to me. Y'all don't have to listen to me at all because I've got it here. I've got the clip directly from Jerry so that y'all can listen directly to Jerry. Y'all can listen directly to Jerry and hear what he directly had to say. Here he goes. Shout out to Skywalker Steel, one of the best in the business, right? Him amazing. Him and Aisha Morrison do show together, but he does a lot of collabs. I think he's on the Cowboys Collective with Law and John Machota and Vosh and Fudd. So shout out to all of them, Fudd and Vosh and John Machota and all the great Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys content creators. But let's look at this and let's listen to Jerry, and then I'm gonna show y'all the what Steven said today. So we got London on the track. Okay. That's what this beat make me feel like. Yeah.
I don't want to isolate, but seriously.
Okay, so let's listen to the old man. And I'm gonna turn this music off so y'all can hear him. All right. And shout out, this is a clip from DLLS, obviously, but Sky is the one who posted it. All right. So let's listen to Jury Wayne Jones.
But seriously, if we get an opportunity to add to this thing, we're very capable. The mood is here to do it.
What areas do you feel that you could shore up?
Well, I just would not depth, of course, is a no-brainer, but to add firepower to it would be, if any place would be to improve our playmaking ability on defense and pressure that quarterback or have an opportunity to do something special. Really, you named it, they're at linebacker.
Right.
But I don't want to isolate. again, a top pick is expendable this year for me. To add to somebody that meaningfully would be pretty obvious, help us now, and we would have the right kind of spot on our team for it. So I'm not just looking for a player, we're looking for somebody that can add to the mix.
So, and let me just replay that. I'm gonna replay that.
But seriously, if we get an opportunity to add to this thing, we're very capable.
What area?
The mood is here to do it.
What areas do you feel that you could shore up?
Well, I just would not want depth, of course, is no-brainer. But to add firepower to it would be if any place would be to improve our playmaking ability on defense and pressure that quarterback or have an opportunity to do something special. Really, you named it, they're linebacker.
Right.
But I don't want to, again, a top pick is expendable this year for me. To add to.
What did you say, Jerry?
To add to expendable this year. Top pick. A top pick is expendable this year for me. A top pick is expendable this year for me. A top pick is expendable this year for me. A top pick is expendable this year for me. To add to somebody that meaningfully would be pretty obvious, help us now, and we would have the right kind of spot on our team for it. So I'm not just looking for a player, we're looking for somebody that can add to the mix. But seriously.
So Jerry said a top pick is expendable to me this year. A top pick is expendable. So this is why I'm like, this is not, we're just gonna make a little, just get this, people are like, we're gonna shop at the swap meets, or no. And Jerry don't talk like this. Jerry is usually saying, I like to get 3 for the price of 1, and you don't want to, give up too much assets for one player because of injury. That's usually what Jerry is saying. And yeah, he'll throw some stuff out, but he'll never be really specific. Jerry likes to be real coy with this type of stuff. When he's just trying to like bait you and get the headlines going, he's going to be real coy. He's going to, talk in and out. He's going to be ambiguous. You remember he had that whole person ambiguity? Yeah. So he likes to be ambiguous. Jerry ain't being ambiguous. This ain't, we want to get 3 play. He said, I want a player. He said either that pressures the quarterback or a linebacker, a top player, a premium player. He said depth is nice. Yeah, we need depth, but I'm not looking for depth. And usually the Cowboys at camp, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for camp body. They're looking for depth. They're not looking for anybody to really come in and make a difference. He said, I'm looking for somebody to come in and make a difference. Now, today, right now, I'm willing to trade 8 top picks. Okay, who would cost a top pick? Is a mediocre player going to cost a top pick? No. He said, I'm willing to give up top picks. Who is worth a top pick? Maxx Crosby is who? Maxx Crosby is who? The Dallas Cowboys got to get serious, and I think that they are. Then let's look at what Steven said. Shout out to my guy Joseph Hoy, which I need to get him back on the show. But let's shout out to what Steven said today, right here. Notable quote from Steven. Okay, I'm gonna have to go full screen because you can't see that. Yeah. Okay. But notable quote from Steven. Shout out to my guy, Joseph Hoyd. Y'all go give my guy a follow. He's amazing. Dallas Cowboys beat reporter for Dallas Morning News. He's amazing. Okay, but anyway, and he's a friend of the show. But anyway, it said, notable quote from Stephen Jones on 105.3 The Fan. We've got several things that we are considering right now. We have several things that we are considering right now. Some of it trades. Some of it getting guys signed. Because a lot of these older guys who still have treads on the tires can come in and help you. So this is telling me that not only are we interested in getting Mad Max or a player of a high caliber that's going to cost you premium picks, but we are also possibly going to get Von Miller. Is that what you're saying, Steven? Or perhaps bringing back Jadeveon Clowney, who led our team in sacks last year. Maybe the tune is changing. Because, see, before, people were like, oh, CP, he don't want those guys. He don't want Clowney. He don't want Clowney. He don't want... who else? What's the... Von Miller. He don't want these old guys. But then we have Steven come on and say these old guys can help us. So it looks like the Cowboys are saying we're trying to add. We want to add to this team significantly. And the reason why they need to be adding to this team significantly. Let me tell you the reason why they need to be adding to this team significantly. Let me tell you what was the reason? Let me tell you the reason. Steven, just Tommy Yarnish. I'd be surprised if the starting players on this defense don't change over time. We're always looking to be better. We'll continue to monitor this. So this is not, the Cowboys are not playing. They're not playing. They're not playing. Let me tell you who the Cowboys, this is what the Cowboys are doing to the league right now. Let me see if it'll let me pull it up on GIFs. I love playing this GIF. Hernandez. Dancing. Let me see. They ain't play the... They don't got it on here. They tripping. I know they got it. I post it all the time. Dang, I don't see it. I post it all the time. It's so funny. But the Dallas Cowboys is basically just saying, we wide open, baby. We open for business. That's what they saying. For lack of better words. We open for business. We want to trade. That's what they doing. That's what they saying. We open for business. Oh, y'all couldn't even see that quote. Let me put it on a big screen. But we're open for business. We're ready to trade. We're ready to make some moves. So with that being said, what do I want to do next? Okay, I said I wanted to show y'all why the hell I'm saying that we've got to get better. We've got to get better. Okay, so where are we at? Because don't you worry, I got all the Cowboys clips. Okay, so I know I'm scrolling down here, but this is a minor concern. I saw this earlier and I'm like, is Revel injured again? Or is this just like precautionary? Shout out to this guy, Ron 561. I'm a little bit concerned about this. Because I'm like, we are relying on him this year. Well, actually, we're not. Actually, we're not relying on him. I thought we were, but we're actually not, because we're not starting him. I've heard that the starting lineup has been Kobe Durant, Deron Bland, and Caleb Downs in the slot. So this may not be, as I'm actually thinking about it, it may not be as a big of an issue. And hopefully it's just precautionary. But that was a little bit of a concern. I'm like, is he hurt once again when he's supposed to be fully healthy? So I hope not. We're going to continue to monitor that situation. But as we go down my TL, okay. So this is another play which this is actually a good clip, because Q would have honestly had to sack here. At first, when I saw this clip, I thought that Gary actually slipped. I thought he was gonna make the sack, but then he slipped. But you could see Steele definitely held and pulled him to the ground, so that would have definitely been a flag. And you can see that and you can see that Q actually got the sack on BB. No, that was actually Tyler Booker. You see, what was interesting, let me turn this music down. What was interesting is that Tyler Booker sitting down on Kenny Clark. But is he sitting down on... let me mute this, because I'm like, we don't need the sound. But Booker sitting down on Kenny Clark, and I'm gonna show y'all that clip. But he ain't sitting down on Q. He ain't sitting down on Big Q. The main man, he ain't sitting down on him. But let's keep looking at this clip. Let's keep looking at the trenches, because I'm like, okay. So still held. Who is 50 getting easily blocked? Who was that? Okay. It's playing on a loop. Okay, let me see. 50. Who is 50? That's Shamar James getting blocked. Is that Luke Schoonmaker he getting blocked by? Please don't tell me that's Shamar James getting blocked by Luke Schoonmaker or Jake Ferguson, who's not even a good blocker. That's our linebackers, y'all, are a problem. That's the reason why Jerry said possibly in the linebacker. See, but you know what? The Joneses, they need this. They have to look at this shit in detail. They have to see how shit play out before they make a move. I'm just glad that they're making a move now rather than later. I'm just glad that they're making a move now, or trying to make a move now rather than later. But let me tell y'all something else. This is what's wrong with these camp clips. This is what's wrong with these camp clips on Stargazer Sports Closing Arguments Live right now. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. This is the problem with these damn clips. Because look at Mike Leslie. Now, I like Mike Leslie. I do. I like him. He covers the Dallas Wings too. But Jaden Blue is starting to figure it out more and more. Oh my God. Look how amazing he is. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at it. The man was tackled 20,000 times. Like, let's start from the beginning. Okay. Tackle. You're done. Bland already got you there. Okay. Another 24, whoever the hell that is. I don't know who 24 is, but that's another tackle. Bell, that's another tackle. Like, you're done. Here, especially. Wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah. That you're done. Like, he would have been tackled by 3 people. So I know y'all be looking at Blue. I'm like, he's so fast. Blue so fast. He fast. I'm like, yeah, he fast. But y'all need to pay attention to the clips. Y'all not watching what's happening. Y'all just watching Blue run. I'm like, he's so fast. He fast. It's like, y'all. He out there fast getting his ass tackled. If we was in pass, that's what he's fast at. Fast getting tackled. Like, let's stop it. Let's stop it. Let me look at y'all's comments. Because I'm cranking my own self up. He said he is pushing the social media dogs out right now at the Raiders. He is pushing the social media dogs out. Oh, he's saying Jerry. Yeah, I agree, Will. Yep, I agree with that. He says for Jerry to say that in the public, they must not be answering the phone. For Jerry, no, Will, that's not true. Jerry said he was on the phone with an owner this week. And Steven just said we've been on the phone. So no, people picking up the phones. They just trying to get that deal done. They trying to get that price. You know how we are. That's the only thing that I can't stand about our front office. It's like you trying to trade and you trying to sign free agents, but you trying to get everybody at a bargain. That's not how it works, baby. If you're gonna get in the trade market and you're gonna get into the free agents market, you're gonna have to compete. You're gonna have to compete. You can't get it at a budget. You see, this is why I feel like we should have. I know people are like, well, we can't. People say we can't blame them for not getting the Kobe Dean because he just wanted to go play with his homeboy. And we offered him a little bit more. No, baby, you should have offered him $2 to $3 to $4 million more. You gotta overpay when you're trying to sign free agents, y'all. You got to overpay. Same thing in these trades. If you want Maxx, you're gonna have to pay to get him. You can't get Maxx at a bargain. You can't get the best players at a bargain. We always trying to get the best players at a bargain or for the right price. Always trying to be cheap. That shit frustrating, dog. Like, I know he wanted to go play with his homeboy, but shit, if we had to offer them $3 to $4 to $5 million more, he would have said, "Bro, I can FaceTime you." But they want to offer him a contract of this, and then we want to give them, instead of $15.5 million, we'll give you $15.75. That is not enough. 250,000 is not enough for a player to be like, oh, okay, I'll change my whole mind. Like, be serious. We gotta be serious. Okay, but we're not done. We're gonna keep looking at these clips because we're not done. We're not done. Let's get to these next. What the hell? Helicopter. Was that in my bookmarks? Okay, let me go to my bookmarks. Honestly, did I bookmark all this stuff? Okay, yeah, I did. So that's the problem with Jada. I mean, these clips. But anyway, we're just gonna keep looking at stuff. Pickens looks amazing. CD looks amazing. I heard that CD is doing the jug machine. CD is doing the jug machine at 7 a.m. And why y'all think CD doing the jug machine at 7 a.m.? I tell you why, because of this young man right here running across your screen. That's why CD is up at 7 a.m. But this is why sorry y'all, my fiance texting me stuff. It's popping. I need to put my phone D&D because I can't focus. But anyway, it's for no other reason but this young man right here, George Pickens. CD feel that pressure, he feel the heat. And you know what I'm saying today on Closing Arguments? He should feel the pressure and he should feel the heat. Yup. He should feel the pressure. He should feel the heat. Now, I love CeeDee Lamb. He's an 88. He's ours. He's our 88. But CD, your emotional issues, I'm just calling it that because I'm not trying to be cussing and all, being all crazy, but your emotional issues, bro, have cost us many games. Your drops have cost us many games. And now we have somebody that doesn't do all that emotional stuff. Now we have someone that catches everything. Now we have someone who people are really questioning. Who's better, CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens? So when you have that competition, it makes everybody better. When you have competition, it makes everybody better. See, when CeeDee had Jalen Tolbert and Noah Brown and Brandon Cooks behind him, it didn't matter if he threw a B-fit or if he dropped 20 balls, because, I mean, who's better than him? There was nobody even close to his level. But now, there is. Now there is. But let's keep looking. So I already showed that clip. I like this because this shows my guy Caleb Downs the hustle. And you see, people were getting on my ass because I had a tweet about Rashawn Gary and how Rashawn Gary was trying to arm tackle on a play. And I'm going to show y'all that play where Rashawn Gary was trying to arm tackle. People were like, oh, look at stupid dickhead. They can't tackle. They can't tackle. And I'm like, listen, idiot, I know they can't tackle, but the fact is you give maximum effort. You have to practice how you're going to play. This is why Caleb Downs, even though he knows he can't tackle CeeDee Lamb, he knows that. I can't tackle him, but I'm going to still chase him. I'm going to run his ass down. Him and 24, who I think is Malik Hooker, and Malachi Lawrence. They still chasing CeeDee down the field because you need to practice how you're going to play. If you're going to be trying to arm tackle in the game, in practice, you'll be trying to arm tackle in the game. If you're trying to arm tackle in practice, again, you're going to be trying to arm tackle in the game. And people say, oh, well, Star, he's one of the best tacklers in the league. Well, show me then. Don't tell me what you are. Show me who you are. Okay. But anyways, now shout out to my guy Joe. Now he said that this was a great play by Revel. I can't say that was a great play, dog, because it was actually pass interference. And a pass interference was in fact called. Now I like to see Revel. I like that fact that he was running stride for stride, but he's got to be better on that. Like, you got to be better. Squeeze him to the sideline, dog. You got to squeeze him to the sideline without literally pushing him out of bounds. George Pickens. Look at George Pickens. George Pickens was like, God dang. Foul was called immediately. Okay. But anyway, so this is what I'm saying. The offense been getting the defense. Right? The offense been getting the defense. Now, I showed y'all some clips where it's like clearly that was a sack or whatever. But overall consensus, the offense has been getting the defense. Period. Point blank. Period. And I want to talk about this guy. I'm going to show y'all this clip of this guy sending Overshown to the moon. And you see, we're not worried. I told y'all, I would bet $1,000 that Guyton is going to have pretty much a Pro Bowl All-Pro season. If he stays healthy, he'll have a Pro Bowl All-Pro season. Well, why do you say that, Star? Because he's put in the work. And the work gonna show, period. If you put in the work gonna show. While everybody was running their mouths, this is with John Machota, but while everybody was running their mouths about this kid all offseason, he was getting better. He was practicing with Hall of Famer Lane Johnson. He was practicing with Hall of Fame Tyron Smith. He was practicing with the best tackle in the league, Tristan Wirfs. That's what he was doing. He was practicing with Duke. He was getting better. He was the first person at the facilities on weekends and the last one out. That's what he was doing. So that's why I have all the faith in the world with this young man, because he puts in the work. And if you do the work, If you put in the work, it's gonna show. But let me find that clip because I got them all on here. And I thought I had bookmarked them, but I guess I didn't. And here's Dak giving complete confidence in Tyler Guyton. He says what? He expects Tyler Smith to play at left guard. Why? Because I know Tyler Guyton is going to handle his business. That's why. Everybody has complete and total faith in Tyler Guyton. He just has to stay healthy. And from what I've heard, we haven't seen any of the switch outs. We haven't seen any of, when I say switch, I mean like sub outs. Like Shotty said that him and Nate Thomas were going to like alternate reps and all this stuff, but haven't seen it yet. Now, I did see a quote where he was saying like we're going to do like 4 days where you start and 4, something like that. So it could change, right? We could see tomorrow that Nate Thomas is in the starting lineup. But I feel like with the way Tyler Guyton's been out there performing, Nate Thomas should be sticking with the second team. Now, you can get him a little bit of first team reps just so that he's, used to, gets some reps with the first team in case we need him. But as far as this competition that Shotty's talking about, no. Now, this is another thing. Joe says first in completion, and it's on the screen so y'all can see it. My guy Joe says this was the first incompletion of camp so far by Joe Milton. So one thing I want to point out is it looks like Joe Milton may currently also be leading the quarterback 2 battle. Because I have not heard nothing about, I can't remember his name, the other quarterback. And I've heard that he's been playing Sam Howell. And he's been playing pretty bad. Joe Milton looks like he finally learned how to get some touch on that 99 power arm. But I did want to show this, and shout out to Josh Butler. People don't know, but Josh Butler, before he tore his ACL, he was going off. He was having a phenomenal 2024 season, actually. So it makes me very happy to see him out here doing the Lord's work. It makes me very happy that he was out here doing the Lord's work and breaking up that pass. Let's look at the trenches. It looks like some people out here getting handled. Who was 59? I don't even know these people, y'all. These people at the bottom of our roster. I'm like, who the hell is that? I don't even know who these people are at all. I just know the offensive line is handling it. So whoever our backup defensive tackles and edges are, God help us. Do you see that pocket for? Well, they can't get close to it, but I mean, it just looks like 99 getting stood up, 59 getting stood up, 96 getting stood up. I mean, these are our backups. Handle. I don't know who was this to tackle. 67. That's Drew Shelton. Is that Tyrus Wheat? He got him locked up. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Look at this. That backup defensive line is getting handled like children. I'm enjoying this. This is terrible. They're getting handled like children. Okay, let me but anyway, I'm trying to get to this play that I need to show all over and over again. Okay. Can't find shit that I'm like, I know I did this stuff. Here's something. Now look at this run from Maffa. Now Maffa allegedly had got quote unquote benched because he had like a fumble the first day of practice. But look, this is your... Wait, hold on. Let me make sure this is your starting defense. And I think it is. But let me keep looking. Yeah, because that's it. So this is your starting defense. Now, Phil Maffa is faster than you think, but he's not that fast to where no one got a hand on him. Like, even if we was in a real game, with pass on, this is a touchdown. Because your entire defensive line, not defensive line, but your linebackers have been getting their lunch taken. Like, let's look closely to see what the hell happened here. Because what even was this play? Let me restart it. Okay, looks like, what is it? Like it's an outside zone play. You got 98. Who is that? I think that's Obania. I don't know. I think this is maybe some backups and some starters. Because 98 and 91, I don't know who those are, but they're getting handled. Which let Cooper Beebe easily get to the second level and handle Overshown. And then now D Winters is here on your right corner, in the top right corner. So it's Overshown, you'll see, and then you'll see D Winters. Okay, maybe I should do it on the screen. So you see Overshown here, and then you see D Winters here. How D Winters did not make this tackle, I'm confused. And I'm concerned because I had very high hopes and I was excited when we got D Winters. He was my number one linebacker coming out of, I think, the 2023 or 2022 draft. So he was my number one linebacker, and he had great tape last year when he was filling in for what's his name, Fred Warner. But I haven't heard him making no plays. I haven't heard Overshown making any plays either. So let's look at what happens with D Winters. Okay, I can't tell what happens to D. It's like he runs into the block. I don't know if he was expecting somebody to scrape behind him, because it's like you ran into the block and then got sealed off, and then Maffa is just running for days. And like you can clearly see the angle. Malik Hooker nor Bland was gonna get him. So and maybe Bell might have caught him in real life, but honestly no, because Bell didn't even get there till he was already in the end zone. So linebackers out here getting handled. Also your D line as well, because I think I seen Ezaraku, you're getting pushed inside. Like it's not looking great, big dog. Like this defense needs help, y'all. This defense needs major help, and the guy who can help them, the guy that can help them today, as Jerry said, is no one other than this young man right here. Put in the chat, put it on your Twitter, put on all your social medias. Maxx to Dallas, and let me put that so y'all know exactly what to put. Maxx to Dallas is what we need to be spamming the hell. Maxx, and I'm gonna show this one last clip and then I'll be done. Here you go. Maxx to Dallas. Please put that on all your Twitters, put that on all your social medias. Send it to your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, or your cousin. Send it to all of them, honestly. Because your D-line out there, besides Q and Clark, are getting handled. They're getting handled out there. I'm going to just say what it is. In my closing argument, I'm going to just say what it is. They out there getting their asses handed to them. Like they really are. Now, I have heard, I'm not going to lie, I did hear that, because of course we don't get all the clips. We don't get all the clips. So allegedly, Ezaraku and Gary have been doing some good things, but on all the clips posted, we're not seeing it. That's the only problem. I want to show this clip because this is a great clip of CD. CD looks lean and explosive. Like he's looking like rookie year CD. Like looking amazing, sweetie. Looking fast. Look at the In a real life game, I mean, I could see CD easily scoring off of that. I could because he's one of the hardest receivers in the league to bring down. Like he's one of the hardest. Once he gets going, his yak is crazy. So I could definitely see CD taking that shit to the house. No lie. But the clip that I've been trying to show y'all, I'm gonna end on that clip. I can't freaking find it. Oh, found it. Thank God. I'm like, it's my most. Y'all can see, look, it's got 38,000 impressions. Like, it's been going kind of viral. Please take a look here. Let's look here closely. This is why we need to get Maxx to Dallas. And I'm gonna keep that on the screen so that y'all can be putting that out. Maxx, #Maxx to Dallas. Because we're going to analyze this clip and then I'm going to close out. But as we can see here on this clip, let's look at it closely. Okay. So, and let's look at the lineup. You got Barham on the right edge. Gary, I guess this is at that 4-eye position. That's what they be saying, 4-eye position. I think that's probably Clark or Kenny that's on the left side of Gary. And then, I don't know. That may be Agbania. That's basically, this is like a 3-4 thing. Yeah. So that may be Agbania because I don't think that's Q. But anyway, let's look. Let's look at what the hell happened here. So, number one, Guyton shoots off the ball. Him and Tyler Smith take Gary to the woodshed. Gary is already completely out of the play. Before Dak has even handed the ball to Javonte, Gary is already completely out of the play. Then you have Booker coming, pulling across, crash it down. He gets Barham easily out of the play. Okay. Then you have... I think this maybe be somebody coming through the hole to get Bland if he was trying to want some smoke. Then let's look at this. Look at the front of your screen. You see the 0. Now look at this. Now somebody told me, Star, they not trying to disengage blocks. I'm like, yes, they are. And honestly, just from a pride standpoint, y'all, let me just play the clip so y'all can look at what happened to Overshown. Like, bro. Like, look at this. Look at Tyler Guyton. I mean, this is just pure dominance. Pure dominance. And Tyler Guyton, honestly, shout out to my guy Boss, because he was talking about this clip yesterday. Tyler Guyton would have either separated his shoulder or broke his back. If this was like another team and we were in a game, Overshown's shoulder would have been separated, or he would have thrown him to the ground on his back and probably would have injured him. Like, Guyton just chose to let up. I mean, this is practice. We don't got pads on. Like, let's not do too much. But this is Exhibit A. You need to get some better defensive firepower in here and we got to get a real, I don't know what they're doing, but we got to get a real, I'm going to end on this note. We got to get a real Mike linebacker, y'all. Because Overshown, y'all, like, no, that's not his position. He is not built body-wise. He is not built for the middle. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if he can remember the play call and they ran a thing where, oh, my mic went out and he got the perfect play call. That's all great and dandy. Great for him. But he's not built for this shit, bruh. I said I was gonna cut, but he's not built for this, bruh. He's not built for it. And shout out to my guy, Patrick No C Walker. This is the last thing I'm gonna talk about, and then I'm gonna close out. But shout out to Patrick No C Walker, who is the only reporter that has brought up at all Maris Leofow. And it's not looking good for my guy Maris, because I'm seeing him, he's playing with the third team. He's not out there with the first team, not out there with the second team. He's playing with the third team. This is why we said they're trying to bury our guy Maris. People said, no, Star, they not. No, now, I will say this. Patrick, from what he said, is that he has a plan. But my thing is, why isn't the plan? Because they're saying he's off ball. He's dropping down the outside linebacker, back off ball to center field. Like, basically, they're moving him around, which is great. I'm glad you're moving him around. But what does that matter if he's not moving around with at least the second or first team defense? And then when you look at who they got, I know I said this was going to be my last one, but really this will be my last one. But who they got doing mic reps, that's not acceptable. Let me see if I can find it. Scroll. I might not be able to find it. Oh, yeah, I found it right here. But shout out to Clarence Hill. He said that they got Overshown, Caleb Downs, which I'm fine with, and that's who I think ultimately is going to be the freaking green dot, especially out of these names, Shamar James and Curtis Robinson. These are the guys that you have being the mic over Maris. Who is even Curtis Robinson? Who is Curtis Robinson? We don't know. Shamar James? The one that I just saw getting hemmed up by a tight end. Like, y'all, let me just put him back on the screen. And honestly, we need more than just him. And that's why I'm glad Steven said we looking for vets too, because they're looking at that film out there, y'all, and I know they're not liking what they seeing. So please put in the chat, please put on all your social medias, Maxx to Dallas, and tag the Dallas Cowboys. Tag them. Maxx to Dallas. Maxx to Dallas. Maxx to Dallas. Because we need help. Bad. Real bad. But anyway. Alright, guys. But thank y'all so much for rocking with me. We got through our show. How long do we do? Oh, shoot. It's 2 hours. So I'm way over time. It's only supposed to be an hour and 30 minutes. I'm trying my best, y'all. But thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank y'all for y'all support. Please like, please share, please subscribe to Stargazer Sports if you haven't done so already, right? If you like Dallas Cowboys, if you like just WNBA, if you like the Dallas Wings, if you like Angel Reese, this is the channel. This is the channel that you need to be following, right? I'm the only person in space that's covering all of these different demographics or all these different sports, right? So, and that's just me to my own horn, not taking a crap on any of my content brothers or sisters, because they're all amazing, and I will be doing some collabs with some of them soon. But please subscribe to Stargazer Sports, right? You guys, hold on. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Looking for something real fast. But thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Y'all are amazing. Please stay for the outro, because in the outro y'all can see like all my social medias and everything like that. Oh, let me look in the comment just before I get out of here. Oh, Montana, what's up, Montana? I'm glad to see you in my chat. OG Montana. Let's look at these comments before I leave out. It says, if Milton is leading the QB competition, what does that say about Hal? Hal not doing good. That's what I'm saying. He not doing good. And Milton may have got better. Milton was training. He was working with Dak. He was up Dak's butthole. So maybe he got a little bit better. Hal, maybe not so much. Miss Matrix. Pads come on Saturday. Oh, so they come on tomorrow? Oh, wow. That comes on. Thank you. Who's this? Spartan Cowboy. Thank you for that. I did not know. He said, let's pump the brakes on that. Pump the brakes on what? Spartan, let me know. My guy Kelvin. What's up, Kelvin? It's my guy. My day one. Glad to see you, man. You don't have to apologize, man. It's okay. You can watch on the playback. What's up to my guy, Joe Rivera? Just appreciate you guys so much. There's no pass, so this is nothing. Yeah, I know there's no pass. You know what I'm saying? You take these practices really with a grain of salt. But once the pads come on, is once you really see reality. Overshown jumping around blocks, and that's the thing, Spartan. He's a slasher. He's not a I'm taking on blocks. I can, shed blocks to get to the ball carrier. That's never been his game. That's why I don't understand this experiment that they're trying to do. But we got to get this right. And I'm happy because it does seem like Steven and Jerry are trying to get it right. Because right now it's not right. I said he clearly can't see. Who you can't see? Y'all funny. They said Brian Broadus just said on G-Back he was mainly with 2s and 3s on special teams. Wow. That's what I'm saying, Will. They just exited my guy Maris out. Like it's Maris, y'all, has the training. He has the training for the green dot. That's why I don't understand what the hell is going on. He was a green dot in college. He was backup green dot his rookie year. And then all of a sudden now he's a special teamer and playing with the third team. Like this is not good, y'all. And I'm like, listen, I don't know what Shotty or CP got against this kid, but if y'all don't like him, okay, fine. I can't force you to like him, but you got to get better in here. Because going into the season with Overshown as your middle linebacker that's not going to be good. Thank you, Miss Major. Thank you for always supporting me. I really appreciate you. Not much in the stew creating magic. All right. You make music. Maybe I can see if you want to make me an intro. Montana, if you make music, for real, hit me up. Because I'm looking for I would love for somebody to create me an intro song. And then my last comment before I get out of here. He said, when I said who, that's when you were naming linebackers. I'm like, oh, yeah, Curtis Robinson. Like, who is that? Shamar James? No, Shamar James is I don't even see Shamar James as a starter in the NFL, y'all. And I know he had all them tackles last year, but it wasn't impactful. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. But anyway, y'all, stay for the outro. But I'm your girl Star, right? And these are my closing arguments, okay? And I will see you guys next time. Remember that we have so click on your name, check YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out, Montana. But remember now, y'all, I will see y'all again live on Monday. We'll see you again live on Monday. I'm going to put these schedule out on social media, but we'll see you live on Monday for the Orbit Report. We'll have a lot to talk about then if the Cowboys are going to be in pads. My wings will have been played in the dream, so I have more to talk about with that. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Peace.
In perspective, she has 2 3-pointers tonight. She had made 4 total for the season coming into tonight. Angel Reese, good shoulder.